Hey there, how you doing? Welcome back this week. I got something pretty different for you. I know most of the time we're talking about Star Trek toys, but definitely a little change for you. In the 90s, I remember there was a real, obviously baseball cards had always been popular. But in the late 90s, I remember that there was a real popular thing of doing exclusive cards that were made out of metal. I remember because I'd gotten a set of Nolan Ryan baseball cards like this, and then a few years later I got these. The James T. Kirk Distinguished Officer Series 5 embossed metal collector cards featuring the distinguished career of James T. Kirk. I honestly, who made these? This is Metallic Impressions, made in Thailand, Paramount Pictures, 1997. The patented metal card set contained in this box, am I holding it where you can read that, is official Star Trek product made under license by Metallic Impressions. This set features images of Captain James T. Kirk from the original TV series of motion pictures with narratives of his career highlights on 5 unique all-metal cards. The sides all essentially have the same kind of stuff. So let's open it up. We'll set that to the side. This is just collector's info. Take care of them. These might be valuable one day. So the first one we have is Captain James T. Kirk. This is him from the original series. It says, Distinguished Officer Series 1 assignments. Captain Kirk first enrolled in Starfleet Academy in 2250, and as a cadet served aboard the USS Farragut in 2264. He began his notable 5-year mission aboard the USS Enterprise, and in 2270, his mission complete, accepted a promotion to Admiral. He also instructed at the Academy and returned to active duty as the situation required. It's got a picture of some kind of metal there. The next one is a picture of him, and these are, by the way, all metal. I've never taken them out of the packages because I figured it might be nice to just leave them in there. But the only thing really embossed on them is the little symbol here in the bottom corner, and there's a bit of a ridge around where it has his name. But yeah, so here's a picture of him from the motion picture. It says Captain James T. Kirk, Starfleet serial number SC937-0176 CEC, was born in Iowa in the year 2233. He distinguished himself as a Starfleet Academy as the only cadet to have beaten the Kobayashi Maru simulation. He fathered one child, David Marcus, but career decisions kept him away from marrying his son's mother, Dr. Carol Marcus. 2 of his personal heroes were Abraham Lincoln and Captain Garth of Izar, and his 2 closest friends were Dr. McCoy and Mr. Spock. And again, there's a picture of the Ilea probe from Star Trek the Motion Picture. Next is a picture from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Still says Admiral James T. Kirk. On the back, we've got a picture of Khan with his face all screwed up. It says, awards. Captain Kirk had received numerous awards and commendations, including the Palm Leaf of Axanar Peace Mission, the Grankite Order of Tactics Class of Excellence, the Pre-Antares Ribbon of Commendation, Classes 1st and 2nd, the Medal of Honor, the Silver Palm and Cluster, the Starfleet Citation for Conspicuous Gallantry, and the Kragite Order of Heroism. He also received a commendation for original thinking from Starfleet Academy. Card number 4, we have a picture of him from Star Trek 3. On the back is a picture of the crew from Star Trek 3 when they were rescuing Spock on the Genesis planet from Captain Kruge. Says, for the record, James Kirk was the first Starfleet captain to stand trial for causing the death of another Starfleet officer, for which he was exonerated. He ordered the destruction of the USS Enterprise to prevent its capture by the Klingons and faced 9 violations of Starfleet regulations associated with the incident in 2285. However, he was found guilty of only one: disobeying a superior officer. He was also wrongly convicted, along with Dr. McCoy, for the murder of Chancellor Gorkon in 2283. Which is funny that they put that on that card, when this is a picture of him from Star Trek VI where that happens. This one, of course, goes back to saying Captain James T. Kirk. On the back is the picture of him having dinner with Chancellor Gorkon. Special assignments: Kirk and crew were reunited to make contact with V'ger in 2271, going back to the second card. They defeated Condensing in 2285, going back to the third card, and in 2286, Kirk and his crew prevented an alien being from inadvertently destroying the Earth. And 93, due to his reputation, Kirk was assigned to escort Chancellor Gorkon to the most important peace conference between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Captain James T. Kirk was presumed dead in 2371, protecting planet Viridian 3, which remains his final resting place. So, I honestly don't know if these were actually collectible. If you've got a set of these, you should tell me. I think they're one of those interesting tidbits of Star Trek memorabilia. I've yet to meet anyone else who actually has a set, so it'd be kind of cool to know if anybody else has these. And I always wondered, since it's supposed to be the Captain's series, or Distinguished Officer series, if they ever made Picard or Sisko or anybody else at all, or Spock even. Well, I'll have to look that up, but until then, I will see you next time. If you enjoy my videos and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Also, you can support the show by signing up on Patreon, or head over to Zazzle to pick up prints of my artwork, prints on canvas, t-shirts, and other merch. You can find me on social media. For more information and updates on the channel, all info is below. If you didn't enjoy the video, why are you still here? Do you want a song? Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes them, 3 bags full. One for the master who can screw himself. You can listen to somebody else.